Bonjour. It is France and mean hello or hey. That is the only French I am able to say. But when you look at this, look at the cornfield, it looks so awesome. We're gonna harvest that today. I hope you all doing well, guys. Welcome to the little farmer here in France, Pallegney, and welcome to a treasure hunt. Yes, we are going on a treasure hunt, as you probably already saw on the thumbnail. On Pallegney, there is, I think it is 7 collectibles, and when you gonna collect all 7 collectibles, then you can find in the last episode, okay? That was the wrong menu. In the last episode, I asked you guys if you could help me. Because right here in the time-saving stock check, we got wood beams, we got prefab walls, we got planks long, we got seeds. Look at that, 14,000 liters of seeds. And I was not able to find any of that. So I got some help from Jack Sarge. Check out Jack Sarge painting on YouTube. He is doing some awesome job with painting some small soldiers. It is, yeah, that's amazing. I wish I have that kind of patience. But he told me that if you're gonna collect those 7 collectibles, then you are able to get into those prefab walls. But I am not a fan of collectibles. I don't like to collect them. But I am fan of the money we can get from all that stuff. And then I discovered a thing how to get. I discovered how to get access to all this stuff without get the collectibles. And if you want to see that, then please let me know. Then I can make a short video about that, how to get into those collectibles. But I'm not gonna show it in this video because maybe you guys don't want to know it. There we go, we're gonna turn on the beacons. But there is open down at the place right now. Sorry, my voice. I have just eaten some bread and some cheese and it is all over in my mouth right now. This is video number 2 I'm recording today. I have also recorded a Camlands, the one tile challenge, and now I am recording this. Thank you for you guys. Thank you for being here on my channel. I really appreciate that a lot. It means so much to me. Every time I get a new subscriber, every time I see one of my video is being watched or oh, what are you doing, sir? Man, come on, guy. Drives like a maniac. Well, and every time I got a comment from one of you guys, I am so happy and proud. Thank you. So let's get down to the watermill. It is, I cannot remember if I drive the, no, this is the wrong way, man. I have practiced this a lot, but now I am not able to drive the correct way anyway. We're gonna turn around here and we're gonna go back. And then we're gonna harvest the cornfield. And after the cornfield is harvested and the straw is collected, then we gonna seed some grass because I want to go into sheeps. We wanna have sheeps, and I also want to have a little bitty baby piggies. Yeah. Down here we got the watermill. It's not a watermill, but I call it a watermill because there is a mill in the water, so that is why I got a watermill. Yeah. And right here you can see the garage is open. And we're gonna block the road right here. Something like... Oh, I don't know how we should do this. I think we're gonna put the trailer over here actually. We're gonna put the trailer there. I think that is the most annoying place to be, because then we have to cross the road every time. There we go. I think if it will get too annoying, then we're gonna turn off the traffic. And here we go. So, look at this. Look at the building. In here we got all the planks, the prefab walls, the seats, and the concrete bricks, or what it calls. There we go. Pallet of cement brick. Okay. So all this we're gonna load, we're gonna sell, we're gonna earn a bunch of money, that's for sure. So let's turn off the lights so I better can see in here. Yeah, that sounds strange, but that's the way it is, right? So let's see what we can do here. There we go. I must admit, I think it is a strange thing to do this, but yeah, now it is here, and that's why, come on, move forward, please. That's why we can do this. I don't know how much I'm able to lift here. Oh, sometimes this tractor here only want to go backwards or reversed, or what you call it. Yeah, there we go. This will go wrong. I can feel that. And I don't know where to sell it yet, but I think we're gonna find out of that soon enough. We're gonna turn on the hazard lights. Oh man. I got a bad feeling. I got a bad feeling, you know. Yeah, this is not good. I will go from the other side, I think. I think that is a lot better. Otherwise, I will be stressed. No reason for that. Now we could use a lower and a bigger flatbed trailer. That could be awesome. But this is just one time. There we go. And then we can just go do like this. And now it is strapped. This is what I mean. It will get forward. That's a bit annoying. And here we go. We're gonna have... I think we can have... let me see. Can we also have the prefab wall? Yeah, we can. That is good. I think we're gonna get a big load of money right here, guys. So this is some kind of a treasure hunt. You can call it like that. Uh-oh. Don't... Oh, we are... Okay. Are we locked? Yeah, there we go. Can we get a prefab wall more on the back right there? I think we're gonna try the seats. I think we're gonna sell everything there is in here actually. If we can have the prefab wall on the back here, then we can have one more prefab wall on the forks, and then I have to figure out where to sell all this stuff here. There we go. And then we're gonna take this bit in here. Oh man, I think we're gonna get a load of money here. The tractor I want to buy, it has a starting price on 92,000, and it is a class dealer, so yeah, it is a class. We can turn off the hazard lights again. Okay, that was bad. I have a cornfield to harvest. I don't got the time for this. Uh-oh. So the trailer just exploded, so I don't know what happened, but the straps didn't hold them, so the pallets here in the front, they was just all over the field. Now I have tagged a place. It is just right up here, I can see that. So this is Dawn Heavy. And we got a big load here. We got planks long 2,000 liters, but we got prefab walls 3,000 liters. I think planks long, we got more than that. So, oh, it's just over there. Okay. So let's see what we can go with here. If I'm gonna go to the front loader. There we go. The forks maybe. 14,000. Yeah, that's good. And we're just gonna sell everything here. That is awesome. Or 40,000. Holy macaroni. And 41,000. Ah, that's crazy, guys. But I like crazy, you know. So I'm gonna load the last bit down there, and then I will see you in a little second. Well, this is the last from my little treasure hunt. And I have not checked price if the sell point up here can take it all, but I don't think. Yeah, maybe it can take seats as well. And the cement brick, I don't know. But we're gonna see that. The storage is empty now, and we're gonna get a bunch of money, but that's okay. I like a bunch of money, you know. So let's see. Yeah, it will. 9. Oh boy. But it will not take the seats. Okay. So that was 52,000, so we're up to 229,000. So I have tagged a place where I can sell seed, but I cannot find it on the map. It says there is in the top left corner, top down, bottom left corner now, 780. Oh, it raised. Oh, where is it? It is heavy on the road here. The poor case have to struggle a bit. Sounds so good. So 140 meters. There we go. I think it is just in there. Amazing. So what do we gonna get? We have 8,400 liters of seeds. What do we gonna get for this? Will it just sell? No? Why is that? No, okay. Then we're gonna do this in another way. I will see you back on the farm. Well, back at the farm, we're gonna hit the pole right there on the shed. But let's try again, back at the farm. We can sell now here, right here on the farm. Oh, we also got mushrooms. Yeah, we need to move that greenhouse. Right here we can sell. Let's see. I hope it will take seeds, this. Let me see. We're gonna unstrap and then we're gonna drive over the sell point. Yes, yes, yes. 25,000. That is okay, I guess. So, what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna put this over here. So we are up to 254,000, guys. That is amazing. So now it is time to... Oh man, I want to get rid of the weight. There we go. So it is time to harvest that cornfield. We're gonna make a cinematic right there. I'm gonna get rid of the front loader. I'm gonna take the trailer and the combine, and I will see you out in the field. Well, I have to take over because Corsair cannot handle that bridge down there, so it was stuck. But I managed to do a good cinematic anyway, so that is awesome. Now it is just a matter of harvest this corn here, and I'm gonna put it in my silo because I really want to do something with the corn. And yeah, but I don't know what yet. I think we have to, if I have to buy some pigs eventually, then I also need corn for the pig food maybe. So maybe it's not a bad thing to keep it for now at least. Yeah, there we go, look at this. And I did make the straw swath, but I have actually just thought about, I do not have a forage wagon or a baler, so I don't know what to do with this. A new baler, it is too expensive. Maybe I should try a forage wagon. Yeah, I could do that. So yeah, it is just a matter of driving up and down and up and down a load of times, that's for sure. And of course I'm gonna do the same here on this field as I did on the other field. We're gonna paint some grass behind those I don't know what it calls, but behind the bridge we're gonna make grass just as we did over there. And then we're gonna have some production and animals up here behind the bridge. Oh, we have to turn on the beacons because we are full. And I think I'm gonna drive away from the bridge when we have to be emptied. Yeah, there we go. Stop. Because the tractor can drive into the bridge. I have seen that a couple of times, so I think we're gonna do this. And down here we're gonna stop and check out the pipe. And then he should drive up here. He has been down and unloaded one time in the silo, as you saw in the cinematic. And now it will come again to unload. What do we got? 8,600 liters of corn. So after my calculation, there should be 17,200 liters down in the silo. Yeah. And he will come around here. Actually, I want a newer trailer, but this trailer here does the thing it should, so we are almost done with this corn harvest. That is amazing. I dig it. And then we're gonna look into some kind of a forage wagon or baler, perhaps. I don't know yet. And there we go. We are done. Out with the pipe. And then the case should arrive with a good empty trailer. I hope you liked the cinematic. And I hope you liked the episode until now. Please give it a like, comment down below, and consider to subscribe to my channel. Remember, when I reach 1,000 subscribers, then I will do a 10-hour live stream in multiplayer. Perhaps with some members if I got some, or I have not figured that out yet, how to do it. But it will be some kind of a multiplayer setup. There we go. We can fold everything. Just like that. I also want to fold the combine, please. There we go. Just like that, we are done with the corn harvest. Let us just look into how to collect all this straw, because I don't know yet. I also have a pallet of eggs, but yeah, I got 2 pallets of eggs now. That is awesome. Thank you, chickens. That's cool. So we're gonna park the combine right here again. Oops. Something like this. I think that is good. And then we can take this bad boy here. Let me see. He is on auto drive, not anymore. There we go. And let's dump this into the silo as well. I must admit I like those waterway here, water roads. I think it is quite cool. I can see myself do that in other series as well, that's for sure. And there we go. Cool beans. Let's see, what do we got? Corn, 36,000 liters, more than I thought. And we can get 84 in January. That is good. 169,000 for the water. Okay. We're gonna park this down here. Oh, I really want a class tractor as well, but I'm also get a little bit frugal, you know. It's a lot of money, and the tractors we have right now, they work as it should, so yeah. There we go. Let's take a look. This is nice. Dealer label, what is that? No, I don't want dealer label. Should I buy this? Yes, I should. There we go. We got ourselves a, not a class tractor, but a class baler. Yeah, I was actually, yeah, my meaning was to buy myself a forage wagon. But I have actually forgot about that baler, so now I can give that a spin. We still got 170,000 left. And I need to pick up either with a baler or a forage wagon if we're gonna have some grass because of the sheeps. So I think that is good. Oh, the sun is very, very strong here in November. The time is 12. So we got ourselves a baler. That is awesome, guys. And we are picking up the straw. Amazing stuff, guys. I think it's amazing. So let's see. This part up here, it is where cosplay not can handle things. Actually, the in-game workers does this better than cosplay. There we go. So maybe I can make one big area up here. That could be awesome. What is happening to the baler? Look at that. It is blocked by the rim. What? There we go. And I think we're gonna turn around here because I want to get this area up here done so I can paint some grass up here. I don't know why the baler not could drive suddenly, but yeah, that's the way it is, right? That's the way it is. I like it. And then we're gonna go right here. I think something like this. Yeah, that is probably the best. And now I think we are able to paint some grass up here. That is good. And we can set automatic drop all on right here, not off mic but on. There we go. No, I think actually the drop is automatic when it is a square baler. Yeah, that was just a brain fart from Mike. It's a beautiful, beautiful farm. I think I am very satisfied with that. The baling is done, and I think we got around 12 bales, perhaps. I have not checked yet, but I'm gonna check now. We got 13 bales. Okay, that is quite good. So welcome. Oops, we have to drive out right here. Welcome to the new baler in the little farmer's yard. There we go. Now, where to put this? I think we're gonna put it up here, maybe. Yeah. Next to the header there, okay. We also got some pallets of mushroom to sell. So how to pick up those bales? Now we do not got that many, so I think we're gonna use the front loader. And then we can set it up here. Actually, we can use the front loader and we can use the trailer, if I could speak. So let's take, and we can take the weight as well. I need to paint that weight in black or something like that so it suits to both of the tractors. I like this case so much. But I don't like the gearbox. The gearbox. You can call it the gearbox because it has to reverse a little bit before it moves forward when you shift from reverse to first gear and so on and so forth. Yeah, but that's a little bit annoying. Now I need to get my front loader down here. There we go. Like that. And over to the field. Now we got corn in the silo. That is amazing, guys. So where to put this? I think we're gonna put it right here. We should be able to have, I don't know, maybe, oops, that was the wrong thing I took off there. Maybe we can have 3 bales at the time, I hope. We got those a little bit cheaty foxy with the straps on. But we're gonna do the job anyway. Just like that. And we're gonna paint some grass here when we have collected all the bales. So let's see what we can get for 13 bales. We got 117,000 liters of straw right here. It should bring us a little bit of money. Oh, it's heavy. It's heavy. So I'm gonna zoom out a little bit here, not in, I'll say out, and see what we're gonna get here. There we go. It should take bales here, I hope. Yes, 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 yes. 15,000. What about the rest? So maybe we need to go around one more time. Don't tip into the water now. It is heavy on the left side. Yeah, we're gonna move the greenhouse. I'm gonna paint some grass in a little second. I'm gonna do that off cam, and then I can show you what I have done afterwards. It is actually Jack Sarge that has asked me to move the greenhouse a little bit. There we go. I don't know how much we got in total, but we are up to 203,000 now. That is amazing, guys. It was a good harvest, I think. Now we need to mulch the field up there. Mulch. There was it again. I hate that word. Well, I think I have done. So we got some more space up here. Yeah, it looks like that. That looks amazing. Nice. A lot more space. And on the back here, we got the water point right there. We got some cobblestones. And nothing back here other than this. So I'm just waiting for the water to spawn in the greenhouse so we can start to make some mushroom. I have started the production, so everything should be good there. I have done a lot more stuff than that. Yeah, you know, Mike. Oh, there's a trailer right there. But before I can show you what I have done, we need to have the trailer with us. And it is down here. Let's zoom in a little bit so we can enjoy the case. There we go. We're gonna take the trailer. And then we can take a load of corn with us. Because I think I have found a corn solution. Oh, that was a little bit crazy, that mic. Let's see there. So we want to have not sorghum, corn right there. Let's just take a full load, shall we? We can do that. Let's put on some lights. There we go. We are full. Amazing stuff. We don't want to unload. Oh yeah. Let's turn on some beacons and go to the right. I've painted grass up here so we can have some animal pens again. Not again, but some animal pens. But I have also placed down a production, as you probably can see now. So we can make some oil, and I think actually we can make corn oil. I'm not entirely sure. I've also placed down a little light there. Yeah, a spotlight. There we go. Oh, yeah. Look at that. This is good, guys. Oh, yeah. I'm looking forward to this. Corn. Oh, maize, yeah. Maize, we're gonna let it spawn. Everything just have to spawn because I want to sell it myself. I've set the greenhouse to sell. And corn. There we go, 12 and 10. I think that is a good recipe. We're gonna activate that. And oh, yeah, we have to unload everything. Is it full? No. There we go. And I'm gonna keep the rest of the corn down in my silo. And as you can see up here, we have painted grass right here. So now we can have some stuff here. I have made a road around the bridge there. We can have animals and so on and so forth up here. And I want to have that. We need to mulch this field and we need to seed it with grass. We're gonna do that in the next episode. I think it was a little bit mess of an episode this, but sometimes everything will not work as intended, and that's the way it is. And I think this episode was one of those episodes, but the greenhouse is moved, we have placed down a production, and we have done a corn harvest. That is very good. And we have been on a treasure hunt. Amazing stuff. Just like that. Unhook that, turn off the beacons, the lights, and the engine. Amazing stuff. That was great. I will see you in the next episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself and be safe out there. Until I see you again. Bye bye.